Morning, boys. Welcome back.
It's good.
Morning. How we doing?
All right, man. We're on past like 120 episodes now. It's kind of crazy
Damn,
already.
it's gone quick, man.
I know. We were just saying time's going quick, but it
Yeah,
really is.
yeah,
You all set
definitely.
up in the new studio?
Almost, yeah. All the main panels are made. Just need to
Hmm.
put them up on.
It's
Basically, just need to
crazy,
put stuff.
bro.
Yeah,
You
it's
are?
looking
That's
nice and
looking
cozy in
so
there.
nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's getting there. Just need to put stuff up on the wall. It's a bit of a mess, like
Hmm.
furniture all over the place right now. But once everything's up, it should be there, man. It's expensive to get everything in.
Yeah. I know you were building the panels and stuff yourself, though, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That worked out. To be fair,
And
it worked out a lot cheaper doing it yourself. Like if you've got the
how
Yeah.
much did it
tools,
cost you, would you say?
it's kind of hard to because we bought enough to make like one. So I bought like a load of insulation, and then that was enough to make all of them. But then I bought enough wood to make them. Just like we did it, just we made just one to see how it would look, and then did the rest. But it
Hmm.
wasn't much though. Like I was looking online, and the one to buy one on its own is like 100 quid for like a nice thick, like a thick one that will actually do a good job.
Yeah.
Um, and for the same thickness, the same one that I got that I made, I think we probably made one panel for what was it, 50? I'd say no more than like £30, £20, and I also put like a wooden frame around the edge just to
Hmm.
kind of just for aesthetics. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's way cheaper doing it yourself.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time, doesn't it? But if you're trying to save money, then it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, for sure. And my mum's partner, he loves doing like woodwork, so his garage is just full of equipment. So it was like easy. I would have done it if I was just on my own, but because yeah, he wanted to help, I was like, it was just a piece of cake. Like he just knew how to
Yeah.
do it straight away. So yeah, it made life easier.
It's like a
But yeah,
dying art, just knowing how to do stuff. You know, like how dads just traditionally knew how to do shit. Whatever it
yeah,
was around the house, they can fix stuff, like put shit together, work on cars. Our generation, we know a little bit, but then after us, it's like nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Nah. But you know what? At least we're good at doing all the technology stuff. If
Yeah,
your mum asks you,
that's
oh,
where
how
our
do you
strengths
switch
are.
this setting? You can do that
Gosh,
easily.
yeah. It's just the skill set changes, doesn't it? It's good to know like a bit of that, but yeah, I mean, a lot of dads just know how to do everything, but like you said, as soon as it comes to anything with technology, they're like, Wi-Fi's not working, or I've lost my password to this, or
Mm.
it'll be something so
literally,
basic.
yeah, literally, man. I saw a meme. It was like IT guy. Okay, now just press any button to continue, and then it's like an older person presses the power button. For fuck's sake. Only button you shouldn't press. Yeah. But yeah, what's new with you guys?
Not much this week, to be honest. My dad's funeral was last Friday, so
Mhm.
again, this week's been a bit funny, to be honest, like a bit strange. It's weird just trying to like get back into it because I just wanted to, I didn't want to like sit around and like mope about, but then just going straight back into it, it's hard to find like the will to do everything, if you know what I mean. Because
Yeah.
part of you's like, I need to get this stuff done, but then the other part of you's like, nothing matters, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
Mm.
It'll be like, it's just gonna take some time to get back into things normally. But it
Mhm.
has been like pretty productive. I wrapped up some stuff that I've been meaning to wrap up for a while. So yeah, pretty solid week to be fair.
That's good, man. That's good. Good to hear.
Hmm. How about you, Ocean?
This week, got some new tats, got a new
Oh
Oh
yeah.
camera.
yeah, let's see the tats.
So
Sounds like
I
a
got
Scottish
this
guy
one like
asking you
a week
to
ago.
flash.
What'd you say?
I said, let's see the tats, but saying that sounds like a Scottish guy asking you to flash.
Let me see your tats.
This one is
Lem-
still healing. It's a bit like dry at the moment.
Yeah, it's hard to see on the camera there.
Yeah.
What is it?
Two guardian angels.
Oh, sick.
Nice. Nice,
Did you
man.
find it painful there on the tricep?
Actually, no, that was not painful.
Really?
Not really at all. the shading was a bit uncomfortable, but
Mm-hmm.
this one hurt more.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's weird how people feel it differently in different areas.
You
Like
found it that
sometimes,
it hurt up here.
yeah. Um, for me, it was like chest the most painful.
That's what I hear.
Like chest, and then especially when he was going near the sternum there, that was horrible. But calf was bad. I think anywhere where it hurts like nip, like the back of your arm, for example, those ones
Mm.
got me. But then, for example, like my forearm, that felt okay.
Hmm.
So, but then other people say other things, don't they? I know people
Yeah.
say that ribs are like the worst to get. I haven't
Oh
got
yeah, I
any on my
heard that
ribs.
too. I hear chest and ribs is like the most painful.
The chest was definitely a level up from getting arms and everything. It felt like, all right, now we're getting really intense. But then I'm sure other people have had it on the chest and not really felt it.
But you see, when you was getting it on your chest and it was painful, was it unbearably painful to the point that you had to keep taking breaks, or is it just like, fuck, this is I
Um,
can deal with it, but it is hurting a lot.
Toward the end of the day, because it was a full day, I can usually firm it fine for like the first half day. Then you have your lunch break, and then it's when you come back. Like I don't know how long your session was, but you might do like 4 hours in the morning or something, and then you have a lunch break, and then it's always after that break when it hurts because you just started resting it. So it's like, okay, let me
Mm.
start healing, and then they
Mm.
start attacking it again. So by the
Oh
last like
yeah.
2 hours, it looked like my chest was just shaking. Like I'm sat there like trying to firm it, but he's looking at my chest like your chest is literally shaking. It's like so he'd be like, let's just have like a coffee break or something. So yeah, that was like a bad one. And then right at
Damn.
the end as well, they had to swap it out for the white ink to do some little bits in between. And when they
Yeah.
get that white ink and it's all like fine, and then going like over the stuff that is already tired, it's horrible.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds
How long
brutal.
was the session that you had?
This one was 3 or 4 hours on my tricep.
Yeah, see, they're all right. It's when you do a full day, I always find it's just the second half of the day or the last like 2, 3 hours.
Hmm.
That's when it really starts bothering you because it's more like your body's just exhausted from being attacked for so long. 'Cause it's like you
Mm-hmm.
can manage it for a while, but after a while, your body's like, it goes into shutdown mode. A lot of people
Mm.
they call it tattoo flu, where because you've just been like tense the whole day and your body's just being attacked, you
Mm-hmm.
literally get ill from it.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But book a full day, man. I want to see what you like a full day because it's annoying me that you're like, oh, it was all right.
No, honestly, the tricep one, like I fell asleep a couple of times, and I was
Did you?
watching stuff on my phone, and that it was really calm. It's just the shading. It's
Yeah.
not that the shading is painful, but it's just
Hmm.
I don't like it. It's a bit uncomfortable. That's it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Obviously, you can sit and get
was
through it, but it's not
more.
nice.
This one hurt a bit more, but I don't know, man. To me, it seemed like the guy kind of rushed it because it only took maybe 20 minutes, and
Oh, okay.
it was going quite hard. So that's why I felt like it hurt. Compared to this
Yeah.
guy, was way more gentle and it was calm. But
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see when we do other parts of the body if it's gonna.
Are you gonna
I'd
go
love to
full
do the
sleeves?
chest. Mm. I don't know if I'm gonna do a sleeve. I kind of like the idea of patchwork
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
for my body. I
Uh-huh.
think sleeves look sick. I think sleeves look sick on white people because you can really see it. Like on your arms, you can really, really see it. But like
Hmm.
Yeah.
on my arms, it's like it's hard to kind of make out what my tattoos are. So that's why I'm kind of like, fuck it, we'll just
Yeah.
make them
Yeah.
kind of
No, I hear
basic
that.
and patchworky.
Yeah. Patchwork's cool as well. They both look good. It's like whichever way you decide to go. It's not like one of them looks bad. It's just a
Mm,
different style, isn't it?
true,
Yeah.
true.
But I think just that image of having like a full arm or whatever, even if it's like patchwork or like realistic tats, like all one thing. I always just think it does look kind of cool when you see
Mm,
like a full tatted arm, unless the art's like terrible. Like it
Like
doesn't
the
really
little
matter
gold
like
badge
what you
and
get,
like,
but yeah, as long as it's done well.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's the important thing, innit? I was doing a lot of research on that, especially because of like I was saying, I got dark skin. Some tattoos they
Hmm.
recommend like maybe not making it too realistic because it doesn't
Right.
stand out, but
Hmm.
making it more
Okay.
bold,
Yeah.
shit like that. Not
Yeah.
having too much colors and stuff.
Yeah, because some things look good as an image, but just don't tat well because of the shading or the colors or whatever. I remember like my tattoo artist saying that people would always just bring in a picture like, oh, I took this picture of a shark on holiday. I really want it. And it's like, it'll just be like a really bad picture that they took, but they just want that moment. And it's like, do it, but
Mm.
it's gonna look pretty shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, like at least get a good design of a shark that's more bold, and it'll still remind you of that moment,
Y-
not just like
Yeah,
the ad
exactly.
photo. Yeah.
But then things like animals, statues, all that type of thing has always just looked pretty good if the image is right.
Mm.
Yeah. When
You
you when
gonna
you
get
guys are
any?
picking the designs, do you like go for something that's like meaningful, or do you just kind of go for something that you like the look of, or is it like a bit mixture of both?
I started meaningful. Like when I got some on my leg, I was getting some related to Toronto. My first ever tattoo was the skyline of Toronto on my ankle. And I got one of my dad on my leg. I've got one just like all like stuff that's meaningful. But then after that one, I was like, I'm not even bothered. I just kind of want something that looks cool. So I
Mm.
was just looking on like Pinterest for some examples, and then when you find a good artist, I feel like it's best to just let them take the lead in a way. Like you can tell them what styles you like, but then they do their best work when they kind of come up with the design as well because they know what's going to
Yeah.
tack really well. And you want to find
Yeah.
an artist whose style you like anyway, so you want like their art instead of you just like bringing something every time saying just give me that, because then they don't have their input.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
true.
But yeah, for arms and like chest and stuff, I just kind of gave him the direction that I liked, and then I let him like pick the pieces and come up with it.
Hmm.
Nice.
You gonna get any more?
I haven't had one for a while now. I think my main thing was just getting like chest and arms. So I don't know. Maybe one day.
We're gonna get any teardrops or like cactuses coming from the
I was
eyes.
tempted to get some neck ones, but I'm not sure. A neck one's a big commitment. I don't
Mm.
know if I'll still like
Mm.
that in like 20 years. But then you could say that with the hand as well. The hand's a pretty big commitment. Anywhere where you can't hide it with anything, it's a pretty big commitment.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd maybe want like back done first, but those back
Hmm.
pieces, it's a lot of work, man.
Would
I've
you go
been
like
seeing
full
as
50
well.
Cent style, or like like a JC, huge
Oh
JC on
yeah.
the back?
I don't know what I'd get there, to be honest.
Have you
Yeah.
have you seen now that people going under anesthetic so they can complete the whole back in a day?
Yeah, I've
Oh
seen that. I've
wow,
seen a few artists do it.
that's a good idea. Would you do it?
People
Feels
say,
like
oh,
a
if you're
lot.
gonna get attacked, you need to firm the pain, man, and just sit through it. It's part
It
of it.
seems like when you wake up, it's gonna be painful anyway.
Yeah, that recovery process would be horrible. Cause
Must be
Mm.
even longer.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
true.
imagine
It
so.
feels intense to get blasted on your back like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know if that needed a
I
pause. It
feel
almost
like
did.
yeah, I feel like you guys are waiting for the pause.
Just so you didn't more than one. It kind of did.
Oh man,
Oh, you can't say anything.
Trust me.
jeez. Yeah. What's new music wise of you guys?
I had now that I've dropped the plugin, I'm just thinking of the next step really, like what to do next. It will feel weird just kind of going back to a bundle again. So ideally, I want to think of the next idea, but just don't want to force it.
Mm.
So yeah, just thinking of that. I'm gonna take like a little, not break, but just have like a few weeks of not really like pushing anything or working on anything specific, because just probably a good time to just like focus on music and everything for a little while, and
Mm.
Yeah.
just keep pushing Layerizer. I don't want it to be that thing where it's like, oh, you push it for like a week, it drops, and then that's it. So I'm just trying to think of new ways to promote it at the moment. Apart
Mm.
from that, finally got a vocalist on this track that I did with Eyes in a video a while back, where I got some subscribers to send loops in. He came through and recorded a track over it, and then I got someone to record a hook yesterday. So we're just gonna get that mixed down and then release that as another joint single.
Nice.
Um, what else? Yeah, a few little bits like that, to be honest. Probably a good time to release more music at the moment. Me and Khan's just put out that one with Rimsey recently, which has been trending on YouTube, so that's been good to see.
Nice, man.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I saw that. Congrats on that, man. That's sick.
Cheers, man. Yeah, I think Rimsey's
Yeah.
sick. And there should be a few more that we're dropping for Kansas project as well, so just waiting for those to come out too.
So
Hopefully
is
they
he
all
doing
come
it?
out because we've got some sick artists on there.
Is he doing it single by single?
Yeah. Everything he's been dropping like over the past like year or two has been like leading up to the project. But
Hmm.
he's just got so many songs on it. It's like when people have been seeing him release with artists, then other artists will hit him up, and then he'll be working with them. And he's got this like huge folder of all the tracks that we've done together. So there's loads on there. So hopefully we can get some new ones out soon. But he's dropped snippets with like Poser. I think there's another one with K-Trap. We did something with Blade Brown a while back. There's quite a lot on there. So yeah, fingers crossed they all come out soon.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's cool, man.
How about you guys?
You wanna go, LB?
It's okay. You can go first.
I'm just trying to keep up with my cadence of one a month on streaming platforms and two on SoundCloud. And to be honest, it's been working well. It's compounding. Just crossed. I know Spotify is kind of fleeting with the monthly listeners, but I crossed the threshold of 50K monthlies, which is
Hey,
nice.
That's it.
let's go.
So
You haven't released that much either to get to 50K.
No.
it's been. I started taking it seriously in July, and
Mm-hmm.
but I only started releasing consistently from November, so it's like November, December, January, February, March, April, maybe 6 in a row,
Yeah.
something like that. But one is doing really well. One, surprisingly, I wasn't expecting it, but I did a collab with some other producers, but people just
Mhm.
seem to really like it, so that one is streaming well.
Nice.
And are
Yeah,
you
just
pushing
keeping up
them
with.
through? Are you putting money behind each one? Like you got like a
Nah,
budget?
not every one of them. All
No.
my collabs, I haven't. It really just kind of depends, you know. Like if I feel like it kind of needs it, then I might just put a little bit behind it. I am going
Mhm.
hard with TikTok, but the views ain't on TikTok hasn't been crazy, so I don't know if it's compounding or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think within Spotify, if it catches the algorithm, kind of helps a little bit too, and also the momentum of it. I've only hit the editorial playlist once as well, so I feel like if I get that a bit more, that would definitely help.
Yeah, they can be
Yeah.
hard to get on as well, those editorial playlists.
Yeah, see, it's
So many
kind of
people
by
submitting.
chance, isn't it? Unless you got the numbers already.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in the back end. You're supposed to submit, is it like 4 weeks before, ideally, to give them
They
time? But
say 3 weeks ideally, but you can do it within
3,
two.
okay. Yeah.
But I think also it's a lot to do with relationships because I've been speaking to a lot of labels
Mm-hmm.
who are interested, and a big part of their selling point is like we've got relationships with the playlist, so we can get you
Oh,
on
yeah.
editorial and stuff.
Yeah, there's no way that it's just purely down to submissions and going through everything. Like
Yeah,
that's the power of a label, isn't it?
Yeah.
but I think one I got coming on a label in July, which is going to be quite big.
Nice.
I've had a lot of labels kind of be interested, but I don't know. We'll see in it. Like if it makes sense, maybe the one with I ain't gonna say his name, but the one on that label, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to say like I've released under this person.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
But aside from that, I do like that idea of independence. I'm not gonna lie.
If it's just like single by single, then it would be worth doing a few. Because it seems different in that space compared to hip hop, where if an artist in hip hop gets signed, it's like you're kind of locked in with them, unless you're just doing like a small deal, like I don't know, like a 4-track deal or something like that. But
Yeah, like a
it
distribution
seems like
or
in your
something.
space, you could just do it single by single.
Yeah, 100%. You can do it single by single.
So it'd be worth
Sometimes you
like
just got to
trying a
be.
few just to see what happens and if it makes a difference, just so you
But
know yourself as well.
it's more so of. I mean, it depends for everyone, right? But for me, I think ownership is quite important.
Yeah.
And what put me off the very, very first time that I was going to sign one over, the deal just wasn't good. It had,
Mm.
like, it was not in my favor at all, but also it had this options clause where it's like you release one with them, but then they have the options on your next few.
Oh,
So
really?
that could hold you up. They can decide like you kind of have to go to them first to be like, yeah, I got this one, and they can decide if they want it or not.
And how many tracks would that be based on?
That one was for four, like an option of four.
So for
And when
like,
I
if you're doing one a month, the next 4 months would be kind of in their hands.
yeah,
And would it just be they get to decide if they release it under their name or you release it yourself?
yeah, I think they get first right of refusal, but when I was speaking to a lawyer to really understand it, could also hold you up as well. In
Mm,
a sense, like maybe they'd be like, yeah, and then they might decide last minute, like, nah. Which is ultimately what they did with that song. They was like, yeah,
hmm.
let's sign it. And then it just went kind of quiet. They kind of ghosted after a while.
Right.
And then also I realized with the contract, like,
Just wasn't
I
meant to
don't know if it's
be.
worth it.
Hmm. What if the right one came up?
Yeah,
It
if the
could
right,
bring you a
I
new
think
fan base.
it's just all got to make sense in it. But in the beginning, the momentum is kind of key.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's solid though.
Yeah. I feel like at this point they really need it. Like it's not. You're not gonna. You don't need to rely on that for things to keep moving because it's already moving. It's like when one comes along where it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna
Hmm.
kind of push me a bit further forward. Then that'll be like the right time to pull the trigger.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's just got to make sense in it. Whether
Mhm.
that's with the right label or monetarily, but even then, like I said, I
Yeah.
do kind of like the independent route a bit. I think it just
Hmm.
suits me in terms of the way how I like to move quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I think it's quite liberating when like you don't need it. It's like the best thing because then yeah, you're not kind of just jumping at any opportunity. It's like you just wait for a good opportunity. It's like it
Hmm.
just makes it
Yeah,
doesn't take you don't put any extra stress on the creative stuff. You just keep to your own routine. You just kind of do stuff on your own accord. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's kind of the best way to go.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be good. Let's say they give you a huge budget up front, and then you can really go crazy and maybe accelerate things.
Mm,
Hmm.
But like, I don't know. There's a lot of factors to it, and you got to be able to trust the team, and they got to believe in the vision and everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
But in an ideal world, you build up your buzz, then you go to the label and you have the leverage. That's the best position.
Hmm.
yeah, for sure. Do you guys see Drake's publicity stunt for the Iceman album?
Oh, well, the blocks of ice in Toronto.
Yeah, I didn't realize he hid the release date in it. That was the whole
Oh, did
point.
it? So we
Yeah, I
did.
didn't realize. Oh, that's cool. But then he said like, yeah, the release date's in the middle of this, so whoever gets to it first. I think they got 50K, and they obviously knew they'd find out what the
Oh
release
wow.
date was.
What, whoever
Yeah,
got to the middle of the ice?
yeah, I think it was some influencer that went and did it,
Oh,
or
wait.
some streamer or something.
I didn't see that. I saw some clips of the blocks of ice, but I didn't know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, mad. Looking forward to that album. I think that'll be a good album.
He teased that project ages ago
A long time ago, yeah.
because he dropped the teaser with Central C, didn't he?
Mm.
Like last year.
Oh yeah, literally. Yeah.
So I remember doing a video on it because I was thinking that Iceman project was going to drop soon. So I did a video based off the snippet, but now he's like teasing it again. I
Mhm.
wonder if he originally planned to release it before,
Yeah.
or if it was just like a small teaser for the next project that's going to come out.
Yeah, maybe.
From inside sources that I've been hearing about, apparently he's just changed his album a lot, like changed the direction a lot.
Mm.
Okay.
Fair.
Judging by the name, like I want it to be like,
Some hard stuff.
yeah, just some hard shit. Because he's released a
Mm.
lot of R&B sounds and softer stuff. I
Yeah,
want
that
that
Party Next Door
fucking,
one was so R&B. Now it's time
yeah.
for
Yeah.
You can't call it
some
like
rap.
Iceman and like not rap about like cold shit.
Hmm.
You can't be super soft with an Iceman album.
I'll
We got
tell
to
you
hear some
what
disses
vibes
in
we
there.
need. We need the same vibes as the joint album we did with Future, like way back.
Oh
What's it
yeah, what a
called?
time to be alive.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, was it that one? What's her name?
Just that shit that gets you jumping out your seat, man. I
Oh
remember
yeah.
when I went to see him, there was just certain tracks that was just getting everyone going.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was always the hard stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to that album too. Hopefully, it's got a lot to say.
Hmm.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Yeah. I jumped in on Jack's live stream the other day. He was doing like a beat battle, and
Oh yeah.
it's actually sick. Have you guys used beatbattle.net? I think it's called.
Nah.
Nah.
Mate,
What is
it's
it?
like a game. So like you set up a server, you put you set the server live, and then you put the code to join it.
Hmm.
Producers join it, and then I think you can have like 12 as the limit of the amount of people you can have in there. And then once all 12 are in and they're ready, you have to click ready up. It gives you like 12 sounds, 10 sounds, like one shots. So it'd be like a few melodic one shots, drums, kicks, 808s.
Yeah.
And you're only allowed to use those sounds. You can download the zip file straight from the website. Then it gives you a 10-minute timer. You just got to go and make a beat in 10 minutes and then submit it. Once the 10-minute timer's up, gives you like a 2-minute window to upload it. And then it goes through all of the beats. And then everyone votes on whose beat they thought was the best, and then you just run it back and back and back. But it's good that like because they were streaming it, and I was like, shit, I would have a go at this. So I jumped in, didn't made a terrible beat, but yeah, it was
And
fun,
it
man.
sounds bad that it gives you.
It's a mix. I think they must just rip them from like Looperman or something like that. There's some of
Okay.
the one
Oh, I
shots were
thought it was
like,
Jack sounds.
no. I mean, it'd be good if you could do that, like just plug in your own kit and then
Hmm.
do that. But yeah, I think they just give you the sounds off rip, and there was like they weren't too bad. There were like some decent drums, decent
Does it give you
like
loops or is it just one
no,
shot?
just one
Okay.
shots. So yeah, you gotta try and make something half decent with
Melody and
some.
drums and everything with 10
Yeah,
random sounds. That sounds
yeah.
hard.
It is difficult, man. It's like you can get a good 8 bar loop going, then you got to like get at least 2 8 bars where you got like
Mm.
a switch up. But man, it
Did
was
anyone make anything like really good?
Ellis was. I mean, to be fair, Ellis, Jack, and Seven Ink were making some good stuff.
Yeah.
And then there were some guys that came in from the stream that got in, and they were doing some good stuff as well. But yeah, man, I was rusty. I made the first beat. It was awful. But yeah, Ellis killed it. Yeah, made some cool like melodic stuff. But yeah, I should give it a try at some point. It's fun, man.
Might be good practice to speed up the workflow.
Yeah, 100%. I felt like we had a good run of doing it every 2 or 3 months or so for like Jack's
Mhm.
channel or Ocean's channel, like these challenges. But then we just stopped doing it. So now
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
mellowed out
rusty
into our
10-minute ones.
yeah. So kind of mellowed out into our own workflow now. We need to
Hmm.
get the
Get too
speed back
comfortable,
up.
don't we?
Yeah.
Although I was
Uh,
watching, I always think like, yeah, you would need to be able to make beats in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes, but you don't really. When I was
nah.
watching, I don't know if you saw J5 uploaded the breakdown of did you see what I done?
Yeah, I saw
Came with the black man's left with the white one. Did you watch the breakdown? Yeah.
that. Some of it, yeah. Yeah.
And they spent so long on that song, like going
Mhm.
back and forth, like spending like weeks just like arranging it and like tweaking little bits.
Mhm.
So it's not like you have to get something done. It's good to get an
No.
initial idea done quick, but it's not like you have to make a full beat in 20 minutes. Like
No,
guys
yeah.
are literally spending like weeks, maybe months sometimes, just like tweaking one thing to make it right.
Yeah. Then there's a difference between like getting an idea and then like you say like making it into a whole fully fleshed out track that has like the ups and downs energy, like just almost tells a bit of a story and yeah,
Yeah.
really makes it into like a full product.
That story of the beat was interesting though because he was saying that I think he had the idea down with Jay Huss. And then that story came about. I think they were at a party or something, and I think someone dropped off Jay Huss in a black Benz, and then someone else picked him up in a white one. So he
Oh
was like,
shit.
"Oh, I've got the idea." So then when he went to the studio, I think J5 the he had some like idea in his voice notes, of what he wanted to add, and he was just sort of like recording it, like singing it in a way. And then when Huss came to the studio, he had that idea for the hook, and then J5 like deleted that original idea that he had, and then they sent it off to, I can't remember if it was a label or what. Like they had to send it off to someone, and that person came back and he was saying, it's good, it's gonna be a hit, but it's missing something. It's like missing a lead or just missing something. So then they were like, ah, fuck, like thought it was done. Like maybe he's right, maybe it is just missing one thing. And then he was trying loads of stuff, nothing was sounding right. And then he went back to the original like voice note that he had like before J Hus pulled up, and he was like, maybe that's it. But then he re-recorded it in a way where he was almost using his vocals like a guitar. Instead of singing it, he was just going like wah wah wah, like using that type of noise. And then he was like manipulating it in Logic, I think he uses, like adding like guitar amps and stuff. And that ended up being like the missing thing. So
That's sick. That's sick.
yeah, it was a cool story. You should watch it, Ocean, if you get a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah,
For the whole
let's check
thing.
out.
Yeah, it's good.
Funny you're talking about processes because I don't know if you guys seen, but the Michael Jackson movie dropped. I went to see
Oh,
it,
did it?
but it's kind of got me on like a Michael Jackson kind of like deep dive, and I was
Right.
listening to one story of him. He was recording Remember the Time, and apparently they were sitting on that song trying to figure it out, and he literally sent the producer home like, go figure it out. Like once you
hmm
go get comfortable, go figure it out, go back home. Then once you get comfortable and you got it, bring it back. Which
Right.
is kind of crazy, like how you were saying, like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like the lengths that you go to make sure that the song is right. But you know you
Uh-huh.
got a good song, you just need to make it perfect, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, innit? Because when we're making beats, we just wrap it up in a couple hours max and then upload it. But then I guess there's a difference between, well, there's obviously a difference between a beat and a song. Like a beat is really just like the initial idea. You do
Yeah.
arrangement and
I
everything
don't know
like that.
if it would even make sense to take so long on a beat. But once it
Nah.
gets to the song stage, when you
hmm
got vocals and you can turn it into a full product, then it kind of makes sense to do that.
Yeah,
Sure,
definitely.
yeah.
Obviously, you can spend some time with the arrangement, and you might have this idea in your mind about how the beat should go, and like when the hook should come in and when the bridge should be. But when an artist comes in, they might just change up the whole thing. Like they'll record the hook over the verse, and they'll end up just doing it completely different to how you imagined it. And then that's the point where you can spend some time and be like, okay, he's seeing it like this, I'm seeing it like that. Let's tweak this, let's do this. And then other ideas come to your mind. It's like, ah, now I've got the vocals in. I don't need these strings, or I don't need this like crazy drum section, whatever it might be.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys seen the movie yet?
No, I didn't know it just come out, to be honest. Is it the one that's just called Michael?
Yeah.
Is it in
How was
cinemas
it?
or out on like Amazon and Netflix?
No, it's in cinema at the moment.
I
It's
might go
good.
watch them.
Is it
I,
good,
I
did you
want to.
say?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you guys watch it, let's talk about
Oh.
it. I don't want to spoil anything, to be honest with you. I don't want to
Okay.
like. I'm not gonna say if it's sick or if it was shit or anything like that. I want you guys to
Yeah.
go and enjoy it, and then we can talk about it properly.
All right.
It's hit or miss with movies like that where it's based off an artist, because sometimes they mess up the story and don't get it right, or they make it too
Yeah, there's been
cheesy.
some horrific
Yeah.
biopics
I
that are
know.
just so shit, but there's been some good ones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. What do you think's
Johnny
been the
Cash
best one?
one's good.
I was
I
literally
really
just
like the John.
about to say the Johnny Cash one. That's like the one that came to mind.
Yeah.
I'd say Ray with Jamie Foxx. That's the best
Oh
one
yeah,
I've
I've
ever
never seen
seen.
that. You know, I need to
I
watch
ain't
that.
seen that either.
His acting in that is incredible.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like he is Ray. You're looking at it
Yeah.
and
Based on Ray
yeah,
Charles.
that one say that one I would 100% recommend.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. As if I've never seen that.
I remember when it came out. Just never got around to watching it. But yeah, I've seen so many clips of him like with Ray Charles,
hmm
and he's like teaching him like, okay, this is how I'd play this way, and then these mannerisms and stuff. And he's like, yeah, like Ray Charles was like, yep, this is the guy.
Hmm. Straight Out of Compton, I think that's a good one as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah, that
enjoyed
was
that.
good. There's moments of cheese in it, but it was good.
Yeah.
I'm just
What
trying
else
to
is
look
it?
through to see if we missed anything. Yeah, Walk the Line, that was the Johnny Cash one. That was actually really good. And
I need
obviously
to check
Joaquin
that. I haven't
Phoenix is
seen
a
that.
sick actor.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should
Joaquin
definitely watch that.
Phoenix.
My dad was a Johnny Cash fan, so I've been listening to him recently. I was like trying to get into the mind of my dad and listen to all the stuff he'd listen to.
Mm.
Nice.
You know, when you're young and you don't really appreciate what your parents are listening to, and you're like, ah, what's this old shit, man? Like,
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
some Drake or whatever it is. And then
Yeah.
when you get a bit older, you start appreciating all types of music, don't you?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's like your playlist starts getting like broader and broader in terms of styles and genres.
Hmm. Yeah. Johnny Cash was good. I remember I first hearing him on like a Tony Hawk's Underground game. I think it was the second one.
Mm,
And like I was like like out of all the songs, I was almost like, oh man, this is actually a banger. You know, you can like sing along to it. I think it was
yeah.
Ring of Fire. I think was the song.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ring of Fire.
Classic. Yeah. But yeah, he had some hits, man. He had some hits.
No, I did.
But yeah, what's new this week in the producers sphere? I think it's just the Iceman stuff, right? Not
Yeah, I
heard
was
too
looking
much.
into what's been going on. There's some stuff with plugins. I know we're kind of sick of AI. It seems like that's just the topic all the time when people are talking about music these days. But Splice have dropped some new tools that involve AI. So I think they've just dropped them really. I haven't had a chance to like test them properly, but I think it's within like I don't know if it's a separate app or just within the normal like Splice app. You know, when you're cooking up, obviously you'll have like Splice Bridge and then you'll have Splice open. What they've done is so they've got three new tools: Variations, Craft, and Magic Fit. So all built around generative AI with a key promise that every sample remains traceable to its original creator and compensation extends to AI generated variations. So the variations would generate 5 unique spins on any splice sample. So if you like the sound of like one, but it's not quite right, you can like spin it a bit so it would like generate 5 new ones with like a similar style or different like characteristics. Um, but the original sample maker would still get the credit if one of them's used, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
So that part of it's pretty good, I guess.
Like, cool.
Is that live?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's live. So yeah, now you get variations. Craft transforms samples into fully playable instruments. So I'm guessing if you've got a one shot, I don't know how it does it because obviously when you have like a one shot and you try and use it as an instrument, it stretches it quite a bit, doesn't it? So you can only like go so far with it compared to playing it in a synth. So I wonder if it turns it into a synth so you get the full range. I'm not sure on that one. And then Magic Fit's coming this summer. So it adapts any splice sound to match the harmonic and rhythmic context of your session. So I imagine it's probably similar to Co-Producer in a way, where it kind of listens to the audio and then gives you recommendations based off that. I'm not sure.
Nice.
Does it sound like something you'd use?
Potentially, yeah. I'd like to test it out and see how good it is, but yeah, potentially.
I could see it being useful for things like vocals. You know, when you find like one vocal phrase and then you're like, ah, it's good, but it needs like a second section or something
Mm.
similar. Then you could like craft a variation, and then you've got instead of just like 4 bars, and you might have like 16 bars worth of different like vocals sounding the same. So something like that could be cool. Same with like instruments, I guess. Sometimes you find like 4 bars that sound really cool, but you're like, "Ah, but it just needs a tiny bit of variation in the second four."
To be honest with you, this week I've been testing out Suno AI again, trying to give it another go to see how good it is. Because I've always said in the past, like it just seems so cheesy, so basic. But one thing I've been doing, instead of letting it just generate based off my prompt, I bounce out my track, like maybe 8 bars of my track, and then I upload it into Suno,
Mm-hmm.
then generate something on top of it to hear what it can add.
Right.
It's cool.
It's okay, like it's okay, it's not terrible, but I think where it's good is the vocal, because you can type in your what you want it to say,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will come up with the vocal for you. Like it will take the lyrics and turn it into a song.
Yeah, I guess the
Okay.
cadence and everything.
And I've been able to get decent vocals out of it. It might take me some time. It might take me, 20, 30 tries. But then you can take that vocal, put it back into your DAW, chop it up, add some effects, and it sounds okay.
Mm.
But that's the only way I've got it to work so far, uploading my own stuff. Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
Yeah,
got it to sound good just generating a beat.
I think Kix put me onto that a while ago. Actually, he was like, yeah, he'll always take one of his Afro drill beats and just plug it into Suno, and then like sometimes it would like slightly change it into like just some different like genres, or like maybe a
Yeah.
slightly different style, or the melody might come out different, like slightly different, but it's already based off of what he's already made, so it already sounded pretty sick. And then that just kind of
Yeah, I think
added some good.
if you can upload it already sick, then you have a better shot. But sometimes it
Mhm.
still goes crazy left. Like you might upload something, then they just take it in a complete different direction. And I wish
Yeah.
there was a way that you could tell them you're going too far left, like bring it back closer to my idea and just generate kind of off of my idea. But then sometimes as well, like I've uploaded it and my one has a particular chord pattern, but then they change the chord pattern. It's the same chords, but they've just done it in like a different kind of pattern, and it actually sounds all right.
Mm. Yeah,
I
that's
want to
cool.
keep testing it and see what happens.
Do you feel any type of way, or are you concerned at all that when you upload
I
music
mean,
there, they use it to train the model?
that's the thing. That's the trade-off, right? They're going to be taking my own music
Yeah.
and turning it into something.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
always a tricky one, isn't it? Because it's like the shit that went into training the models, but then you also don't just want to refuse to use anything new, because there's genuinely like good AI tools that will help. Like when you use like Claude, like it's like not really music related, but man, some stuff is such a time saver. You know, when you create a kit, I don't know if you guys name everything perfectly the first time round, but I had like 400 sounds in this like kit that I've been working on, and I had to name everything in like a real specific way for who I'm releasing it with, and to like go through that manually. I used to use like an app called like Rename Something, where you can sort of like bulk rename, but it would still take a while because when I'm like just saving sounds, I just kind of save them as anything. It'll just be like hard clap or this snare or whatever. And I had like Claude's app downloaded, and then I just spent some time like just typing saying I've got this folder, like this clap snares, whatever it is. I need to name them in this specific way, and you just take a bit of time like with the prompt, and
Yeah.
then it like generates like a code for you that you can run in like your command center or the Windows one. And it literally like goes into your folder and renames everything. And that's
That's
just like
mad.
a basic way of using it, but it saved me so
Yeah.
much time. Like the first time it didn't get it, and I was just like, it was almost there, but it's missed that and this. And it's like, oh, let me run the code again, and it runs it again, and then you copy it in, and then boom, it was like pretty much there. I only had to tweak a few things. So there's certain things that it's just like it's amazing, but
Yeah.
then there's other things where it's like, man, there's still like a part of me that's like AI that's just like generating music from scratch. I
I
just
think
don't
it's the
know.
Still not
creative
at
side,
that
isn't
level
it?
yet,
It's
though.
like
Yeah.
day-to-day
It's still
tasks and like speeding up workflows is great, but then when it comes to
Mhm.
creative stuff, it's like there's always that gut
it's
feeling
still
like
you
that you
still
got
got to
your
put your input in it. I feel like it's just not at that level where it's going to give you a full on finished product unless you're
yeah.
somehow some prompt god and you know how to prompt it completely perfect. But
That's the
I'm
thing. I
just
think that there's genuinely people that are just really good at prompting and don't have any musical knowledge, and they can make some like good sounding music. That's why
but then it's
Spotify
also
is just
taste
like
still.
flooded at the moment with like AI shit, and that
What's
eats
fl
into like the pool share.
what's flooded, sorry?
So Spotify and any like streaming platform, they're
Oh,
flooded with AI songs. I think when we looked the other week, it was like 50,000 tracks a day submitted that were
Damn.
created with AI. And when you think of all those tracks going onto those platforms, like Spotify, for example, have a pool of revenue that they share amongst all the artists. So
mm.
I don't know like how many streams these songs are getting, but even if it's not a lot, just for the amount that's like going in there, obviously they're going to be taken from the pool, so it's less money for artists like ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear that kind of side of it. To be honest though, I just never. I know they keep saying that there's so many songs uploaded and that. I just
You
never
just
really
never
come
hear it.
across it. It's just not even in my world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've never really
or
seen
maybe
like
you
an
have
AI
without
artist pop
realizing.
up on mine.
Did you see that people are? I don't know if it's Spotify doing this or it's just people doing it when they upload it, but platforms like Suno are getting like a credit in the Spotify credits.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I need to check, so I don't know if it's like the platform just like recognizing it as AI. I don't think that technology is like out there yet to like just say, oh, this is an AI track or not. But some people have been like putting the credits in there, so it was like producer Suno.
That's mad. Prod by Suit. They need their own producer tag. Prod by
I
Suit.
know, yeah. Just be like
Yeah.
Suno stole this, and then the beat drops.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's worth like trying these platforms. I don't think you should have the mindset of like no AI, like just refusing to use anything. Because there's obviously tools that are gonna help you.
Yeah. It does help, man.
I
Like,
think you just gotta know like the platforms and know like what you're getting into and which
mhm.
ones to avoid, and which ones to use to your benefit.
Yeah, for sure. It's like anything, innit? As soon as something comes out, there's always going to be a money grab version of it that's
Hmm.
not actually what you need. Um, yeah, yeah, it is good though. I made a working on a YouTube video, and I just thought I'd try writing like a long prompt, like a really long prompt of basically like I'm making a YouTube video titled this, it's this style, talking head, B-roll in there, it's about this guy, this producer, you know what I mean? So I've given it full context, and then I'm like, these are the points I want to speak. This is what the video is going to be about, and you know the challenge of X and how we overcame it. Here's the stages we went through, and then I'll go and write like a bunch of notes. So it took me a good like an hour and a half to write exactly what I want in the video and the stories and stuff that I want included. And after all that, then I'm like, I think I'll put something like, feel free to rearrange these points if it makes the flow of the video better. Add analogies to make it to help the listener understand if it's necessary. If it's not, then leave it. You know, just really like
Yeah.
almost like I'm talking to a person to do it. And then I think, yeah, I think that was it. And then I'll put like make it so that it's easy enough for a 5-year-old to understand. I've just saw a
Hmm.
video. It was like if that's kind of the level that people digest information easiest. So I threw that in there, threw it into Claude, and it did a really good job. I've gone through it and made sure it's like smooth and how I'd actually say stuff, and you know, you make small edits here and there, but like it did like 75% of the work. I was like, shit, this
What
is
in terms of writing the script for you or creating the video?
the script. Yeah,
Okay.
writing the whole script. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really good script.
Hmm.
Like it'd take me a good like two 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 sessions sitting down for like 3 hours writing to get a script like
Yeah.
as solid as that or close to that. And it just takes it and does it, man. It is mad.
And
But
then when
you
you
the thing
combine
is,
that
you're
with
still putting
Claude
in the
design,
ideas which make that
Yeah,
script good as well.
yeah,
that's it.
That
Yeah,
I
I'm not
think
like
like
giving it a vague
it's not doing
prompt.
the
It's
heavy
like,
lifting. I mean, it's doing the heavy lifting for you, but it's not doing the actual core concepts
yeah,
and
that
that.
all still came from here. It was like if I just put like make a video about this, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good. It'd be so generic. So
Mm.
yeah, you'd have to feed it with a lot of information. I think that's the misconception, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, it's just you just do nothing and it gives you everything. It's like, nah.
yeah.
You know when something's been written by or made by AI,
100%.
it just sounds
100%.
AI. Like,
I
it
know,
sounds
yeah.
terrible.
We're
So
starting to become a bit accustomed to it now
yeah,
as viewers, getting used to it. We kind of know instinctively that
I hear that, man.
it's
Yeah,
not
because
real.
I feel like there's been a lot of those commentary, what do you call them, style channel, you know, like Pat CC, how he'll do like
Yeah.
an essay video on a celebrity or something, and then I'll see one pop up. It looks like Pat CC or it looks like one of those. I'll click on it and I'll start listening, like watching it, and you can just tell by even if it's a real person doing the voiceover, you can tell they've just done it with AI because of the way they speak, and then like they're really generic. The way they like open a loop and then close it is so like to the book, and I'm like, yeah, this is hard to listen to or hard to watch,
Yeah,
and you kind
man.
of come away
As
from it.
soon as I hear it's not because of this, it's because of that, I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't stand that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like know this, know that, it's just straight up this. It's
Yeah.
like AI.
I think I'm guilty of using it in my script once, and then when I watched the video back, I was like, this kind of sounds like it's AI. Like I always write my own intro, and then I was like putting it through either chat or Claude just to see if I've like missed anything or if there's any improvements. But when you kind of let it rewrite it for you, that's when it includes that just typical
Yeah.
AI stuff. That exact one of like, but it's not because of this, it's because of that. Or they do like it's called like staccato wording, isn't it? Where it's like it's almost like 3 points together.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
There's just like certain things that you always see, but I've used one of those myself, and like some of them like have worked and like perform well, but then as I watch it back, I'm almost like cringing because I'm thinking, that's not how I speak, man. So I'm just trying to
Yeah.
go back to having a natural intro. When I think about when I was like coming up on YouTube, my intros were just me. It was just like, yo, what's good, people? It's J Cactus. Today we're
Yeah.
doing this and that, and it was
Yeah.
fine. So I think at one point you're like, oh, maybe I can make the intro better because then people will like start watching more. And I think it works for a certain type of video, but I think for what we're doing, I don't know if it's like really needed to have that like
No.
perfect intro that's been manufactured.
Yeah, I think because it's more a personal brand thing for us, right? So it's like people want to see you, they don't want to see like just a script been written by someone else. But I think,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right though. I think if it's like a channel that is like a faceless channel and it gives a lot of value, or I don't know, but it's not so the person behind the video isn't that important. It's more
Mhm.
so just the topic. Then yeah, it might be less. You can probably get away with it there,
Yeah.
and not feel too bad about it. But yeah, man, it is. Yeah, like I say, it has its uses. Definitely helps if you're a one
Yeah,
man band.
definitely.
For the most part, like us guys, like it definitely helps
Yeah.
take the mental load off of a lot of tasks because yeah,
Hmm.
there's a lot of balls to juggle in there. So
No, 100%. Sometimes I'm thinking like, how was we living without it?
I
Because
was
it's
just gonna
only
ask you
like,
both, right? If someone said right now, right, I've got the fucking kill switch to dead off AI, do you want to
mm,
do it? Would you
fuck.
kill it
low
off
key,
and
no.
just
Because I use it for dumb stuff as well. Just like, I just calculate my macros for me. Just like this is what,
Mm,
because otherwise I'll have to do the maths on paper. So for example, yeah, I've been making protein banana bread. Rather than me like sitting down like, all right, I used 100 grams of this flour, 20 grams
hmm
of this, and try and calculate it with maths and get the calculator out. I just put it all in ChatGPT and I
yeah.
tell it calculate how much it is per slice, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then I could be like, okay, I've had 100 grams of white rice, 20 grams of this, blah 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 blah. Calculate my whole day and calories, and it just does, like little things
Just
like
does
that
it.
just make my life
Yeah,
easier. Do you know what I mean?
A
it is a
hundred
big time
percent. Yeah.
saver.
I did it with the putting these panels up. I put one up on the wall, and I was like, right, I need five. So I put, I need five panels. These are the width, the length. Um, how am I going to get an equal? Like, where do I need to put each one to get an equal
Mm.
gap? And it just did it. Otherwise, I'd be there punching in like 20 different numbers to figure it out. So,
Yeah,
Got so
you
used
know
to it
what? I'm
now, haven't
guilty as
we?
well. I use it for emails all the time now.
oh man,
It's
yeah,
like I get an email. I can't be bothered to type a whole email, so I'd be like, tell them this, and this, but politely, and
yeah.
then it will write me it nicely.
Do you ever get an email where you're like, oh, like it's not annoying, but you just like, oh man, uh,
Yeah, I
you
can
want to
spot
take out
when
you,
someone's used it
Yeah,
to
a
email
hundred
yeah,
me,
percent. You because
yeah,
and it
it's
kind of
like this.
annoys me because I'm like, oh, you've got no, where's your effort to contact
yeah,
me? But
yeah.
then I'll also use it to reply,
It's
but I
like
always write
our
my
AIs
reply and then
talking to each other.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, literally.
Literally, yeah. But do you ever like give it an angry prompt if it's like a shitty email? I'm like, tell this fucking guy this, and I'll say it in that tone. I'll type out because I'm angry, and then it'll do it in a more professional way. I'm like, cheers.
Well, sometimes it's good at spotting tones though, because you might you might sound so different in your head to what you wrote.
Mm,
Because people don't know context when you're writing it. They just see the words and they might interpret an exclamation mark completely different to how you
Yeah,
interpret it. You might see it as exciting, they might see it as angry. So sometimes
yeah,
when you run it through and it'll be like, this is a good email, but you might be giving off the wrong tone with this sentence here. Then you think,
mm.
okay, yeah, maybe I should switch that up. So
Yeah,
I
100%.
like it for that. But again, I think it's just best if you at least like write a rough draft and then be clear about what you want it to do instead of just saying reply to this email, because then it will give you the generic
Yeah.
AI reply, won't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's still got to refine it a lot of the
Yeah.
times. Like I just feel like it rarely gives you something spot on first time.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah. You'd have to like just train it perfectly, like have like an email model where you've given it loads of your like email replies and it knows your exact tone. You can definitely like train it in a way to talk like you, but it just takes a bit of time setting it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? One thing that kind of it doesn't piss me off, but it's a bit annoying sometimes. You know when ChatGPT tries to give you some input,
Oh yeah.
but it's not really giving you an input. It's just giving you both sides and not saying like what is actually better.
Which is the best one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So sometimes I literally tell ChatGPT like, just don't give me what you think. Just do what I tell
Do what I
you
say.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a different webcam, Ocean? You got a Obsbot?
I'm using the Osmo today. I got the new Osmo Pocket 4.
Oh, okay.
Or using
Yeah.
that as your webcam.
Yeah, I still haven't got my main camera back yet. It's still in repair, so
How are you
just using
finding
that.
the Osmo?
The quality is good. Like I don't know how it looks on your side, but on my
Looks
side,
alright.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
good.
good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Um,
looks different when we're recording. It reduces the quality, but then it turns it back to high quality when we stop recording. So I'll see in a
yeah.
minute, but it looks clear like even now.
On my next video, you'll see because I use it just in the studio like normal like this. I think the quality
Mm,
is not going to be too different from my Sony.
okay.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, if you've got the right lighting and everything,
Yeah.
then you might not be
Once you
able to
get
tell a
outside,
huge
it's a bit
difference.
different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Mm.
like it looks a bit worse, but I mean, for how small it is, and it is quite good. You know what I mean? You can just whip
So
that
she
up.
said. I said,
Um, oh dear.
you know what?
But
I'm a
yeah, no, I
sucker
want
for
to
new
take it
tech,
out and that.
man. Because I got the Pocket 3 not too long ago, really. And I
Mm,
was seeing that there were rumors about the 4, so part of me was thinking, should I wait? But I wanted it for that Crete trip, so I bought it. But now the new one's out. I'm like, fuck, I need it. There's not even that
Yeah.
much difference, really. It's just got a few little things that they've changed, but I'm selling my old one so I can get the new one. I've used it like
yeah,
once,
I
but
hear it.
I'm a sucker, man.
Gotta be
Yeah, no,
done. Gotta
I'm
be done.
hoping, touch wood, that I'm actually gonna make use of this cam. That it's not just gonna be a one-off thing because my camera's broken.
Yeah.
But
Good
so
for
They're
far, so
traveling.
good. I
perfect
like
for
it.
vlogging, aren't they? For traveling, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you gonna film in? It's not S-Log, is it? It's D-Log. Because that's what the
Yeah,
new
they got
ones have.
D-Log
They
on
have like
this.
D-Log 10-bit, so you can like color correct properly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
What's the difference with S-Log and D-Log?
I think S-Log is just the Sony version and D-Log is the Osmo version.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
And then C-Log is like the Canon version.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. C-Log is what?
So would you have to use your like would you have to tweak the LUT? Like if
Hmm.
you're filming in that spot there and you had your S-Log,
Hmm.
your like the preset, the LUT preset, could you just drag that into the new one with your DJI footage?
So I tried it. It looks okay, but I
Mm-hmm.
think I should probably make an actual preset for the D-Log and
Right.
really like tweak it and that. But I'm not really good at color grading, so I actually asked Ibrahim if he could just tune one up for me.
Mm-hmm. He actually gave me someone's contact number a while back to get a LUT made. I've been meaning to do it because I tried one on Fiverr and it was shit. So I ended up getting a refund for it. I
Hmm.
won't mind having a LUT just to film in S-Log. Feel like you could just
Hmm.
get a little bit more out of the color, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I feel like once
Mhm.
I locked in on a good preset for my other camera, it just
Mm-hmm.
looks way better. It looks way more professional.
But you see, when you're out and about, because I remember you did a video when you came over and we went to
Hmm.
that NQ studio. I remember the color being really good in that video, but the when you're in different areas, I imagine you need a different LUT for each shot, don't you?
Or you just got to tweak that LUT because
Okay.
Yeah. You
basically
just get
that LUT,
exposure and white balance.
yeah, that LUT is basically just perfect for my studio
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I always have consistent lighting, one here, one at the
Mm-hmm.
back.
But then if you
So
stepped outside and were filming somewhere else,
yeah, because
you'd have
it
to tweak it
changes the
again.
settings on the camera, if that makes sense. Like I'm not gonna look the same with my studio settings on that camera. I have to change the, sorry, I have to, I don't know if I'm explaining this good, but I have to change my camera settings when I'm outside. Like the white balance might be different,
Right. Yeah,
the
yeah.
exposure and stuff. So the LUT is not gonna work perfectly for the outside. I need to adjust my LUT, my color grade slightly.
Yeah, it makes sense. hmm But yeah, I'm gonna get it anyway. Just to sit on my shelf.
It might, who knows, man? It might encourage you to start vlogging.
I know, yeah. I haven't vlogged much with the old one, but we'll see. I think if I go away, going to going away for the wedding, so I want to bring it for that anyway, just to have some footage from that. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that'd
bring
be
my big
nice.
camera there.
Are you gonna
Just
vlog
kind of
it?
like, yeah.
Yeah, I might film a bit. I feel like it's good to film some moments, man. Like I found before my dad passed, I found these videos that he had from when he was in Canada, like years ago, like when I was a baby. He had a like a handheld camera, and
Mm-hmm.
there was like 10 video files. So I found someone online who could get them converted digitally. So now
Mm-hmm.
I've got those files, so I'm like watching all this old footage of my family and like me and my brothers of kids, and it's cool to see.
Oh shit.
So I'm just
Yeah, that
thinking
is
it's
wild.
Time capsule.
obviously we film stuff on our like phones every now and again, but not like how people used to with like just the handheld cameras, just like capturing those natural moments. Because my dad would just like walk around with it. They'd just be at like I don't know the park or a football game, or whatever, and he'd just be like filming people, just like getting on with the shit, having a laugh or doing whatever. But they're kind of like nice moments to look back on. So even
Mm.
just like aside from music, even just like filming little bits like that when you're
Life.
away
Yeah.
could be cool to look back on when you're older. So yeah, it would do for that. But then yeah, definitely for like the away trips. I kept thinking, oh, when I go away, it'd be nice not having to bring the big camera and then just having the DJI to film the whole thing. But then when it was coming to it, I was like, but the big camera, the quality's so good, I
It
can't
looks
not bring
so,
it.
yeah, it looks
So I
sick.
ended up bringing
Yeah.
both, and it's like now I've got even more shit than more
And then
shit
when
to
you
bring
bring
with
both, you're only gonna
So
use one.
pointless to not have as much shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bring an extra bag full of equipment.
Yeah, I had like my gimbal, my big camera, the DJI, like everything. It was insane. But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe the next trip we'll just try the DJI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what
man.
you're
Low
hoping
key.
to do?
Yeah, man. I feel like this camera is good enough to just be the one that's out and about because when, like you said, man, when you carry in the Sony, now that's a commitment. Now you have to switch bags and that, and it's heavy
All the
and it's big.
lenses.
And every
Uh-huh.
time you want to film, you got to bring that out. Like that's effort. Do you know what I mean? But this is
Yeah.
just there you go, bang, you're in.
hmm
It's almost like an iPhone in a way. And the quality
Yeah.
is, if you dial in the settings, I think you can get the quality quite well. You can also get attachments to make it better, like ND filters and black mist filters
Yeah.
and stuff.
hmm
So I think you can dial it in to make it look. I mean, it's never going to look as good as the Sony, but you can get close to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, is it going to make a difference? Like a big difference, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that bad, honestly.
Yeah.
Have you bought any other tech recently?
Hmm.
Like, are you a sucker
Actually,
for
no.
like new Apple products? Because they've got new like AirPods and newish AirPods and new what they called. I think you've got their studio headphones, don't you? Like the overhead ones.
The overhead ones. I bought that 3 years ago when they first come out, but
So
I
you haven't
stopped
got the
using
newer
those
ones.
like 2 years ago.
Oh, did you? You went
Yeah, I
into them.
find them really uncomfortable, very
Okay.
heavy on the head. Very after like a couple of hours, it hurts.
Right.
Prefer the AirPods. Have you seen the
Yeah, but-
shift though that everyone has turned back to the wired ones?
Yeah. I keep seeing people like making beats with
Everyone's
them
wearing
as
the
well.
wired ones.
Yeah, I think because the mic's really good on them. A lot of people
True.
were
Yeah.
creating content with those wired ones because the mic's really clear. Like the mic on wireless AirPods, shit. I don't know what they're like in
Yeah.
the new versions, but whenever I use mine and I'm talking or if I filmed a podcast with them, they're
They're
kind of
terrible,
shit.
aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that's true actually. You talking and it's like they sometimes it works and they can hear you, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
Bro, they're
yeah.
like 20 quid as well, the wired ones.
I-
Yeah. It's
Did it
mad.
even work with recent iPhones though? Because now the port's
Oh, Type
USB-C.
C.
They used to have a different one
Yeah,
before, didn't they?
you can get them
That's a
in
good
Type
point.
C.
Oh, you can.
You can get it,
Hmm.
yeah. I suppose you could always get an adapter as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That too.
Yeah.
You were
Going back to
sucking
the
for any
old
other
ways,
tech?
boys.
I know,
What's
yeah.
that?
Going backwards. I was saying
Gonna be
that you were
on.
sucking for any other tech. Like, do you always want like the new something, or like
Oh,
you just love headphones or love speakers, or it's like a certain thing that you always want?
that's a good question, you know. I feel like recently, not really. The monitors was the biggest upgrade, and those were sent out for free.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like I'm looking around, I'm trying to get rid of stuff more than getting more technology. I kind of got everything I need.
Hmm.
What
Yeah,
about you
yeah.
guys?
Yeah, same. Just yeah, I feel like we've been gone through the wave of like trying to get stuff, like get
Mm-hmm.
stuff like loaded up. Because if you like, say you get it, maybe you use it for a week and it's just collecting dust. So I'm like, I like the minimal setup. Maybe just laptop, monitors, MIDI headphones. That's kind of where am I right now. Maybe pedals at some point would be cool, but I feel like that's just another thing that you'll buy and then not use after a month or so.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
don't
just
think
prefer it
like
in the box.
there's been major crazy updates in terms of cameras. Because when I was first starting, the first, let's say, 3 or 4 years on YouTube, I changed my camera 3 or 4 times. And
Mm-hmm.
then for the
Hmm.
last 5 years, I've been using the same camera because it's just so sick. And there
Yeah.
Hmm.
hasn't been another upgrade to make it look even better than it could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
only the DJI that makes it easier, but it doesn't make the quality any better.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I wouldn't mind some new speakers. I'll be honest. Oh yeah, I forgot to reply to your question about that. Yeah, I was tempted when you guys got your new ones from Adam Audio because they sent
Mm-hmm.
these ones, but I don't know why. But all the bass is just not here in this room with these speakers. So I feel like I need something just a bit more powerful. Like these are like near field, right? These
Maybe you need
T8Vs.
bigger for the bigger room, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just not getting any low end in here. But we'll
Might be
see when the
time to
panels go
just
up.
cash out on those big ones, those massive
Yeah,
chunky ones,
yeah.
like
I
even
might need
bigger
the
than these ones, the
what
eight
are they?
eights.
They're the 8.8s. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll
Would
Wait,
you
see
is
get a
it
what.
the
sub
eight eight? Yeah, it is.
Sorry,
subwoofer? Would you get a subwoofer?
I don't know.
When I was doing my research, apparently if you get really good monitors, you low-key don't need the subwoofer.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking. Just
now,
get
like
better
you're
monitors.
saying, the small, because you've got monitors that have no bass because your room is bigger, that's when you would need the
Yeah,
subwoofer.
that's why I was saying it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what's the bass like on those ones? Because you guys got the same pair, right?
Honestly, I think these are great.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
Everything's
love
sounding
these
good.
monitors. Never
Yeah,
really
I
have
might
a
need to go
problem
for
with
something
them.
like that.
I think I'd get more out of them if the room was properly treated. Because where
Hmm.
the
Mm.
monitors are, like the acoustic panels are a little bit further up, so I feel like I get a lot of reflections off the wall, like just behind the
Yeah,
monitors. But I love them. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about these. These have been my best ones so far.
yeah,
So I couldn't think of why I'd need to change them unless I had like a bigger space and I don't know. Even at that point, I feel like these are just like solid monitors. I don't know
yeah.
why I'd need anything different.
We need the connect, boys, don't we, with the email?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I might see. Once I get these panels up, I'll see how it's sounding. Yeah, it just feels like I'm having to like I cranked it last night. Um, not that loud for the room. There's no one in the building, so I'll just see how loud I can do it to see if I can get something back from it, like
Hmm.
some low end back. And you know when it overpowers it and it go like one of them just pops and then it comes
Oh
back.
yeah.
It did that, so I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. So yeah, I might need to upgrade, just get something with a bit more power. And we'll see
Worth
then.
treating yourself to the in the new studio.
Too many treats, man. It's too many expensive
I was
treats in
literally
here.
thinking that like this is a slippery slope. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
Yeah.
monitors, then it's gonna be the next, the MIDI keyboard is too small, the desk is too big. I need
I don't need
60,
any more MIDI
61 keys
keyboards,
now.
man. I got the FL key 61, the Key Lab from Altaria. They're all just it was just from
Bruh,
like sponsors and like been sent
trust
stuff.
me.
And then there's a
So
smaller
many
version
MIDI
of the FL
keyboards.
key. And they were gonna send me the smallest version. I was like, I don't honestly I don't need it. Please don't send me any more keyboards. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I
definitely
had a
one thing
few
we don't
few
need.
stacked up from sponsors as well. But I've
Same.
Yeah.
gone. I was using the Arturia one just because I liked how it looked on my desk because it's black and it matches everything else that's black on my desk. But I've just gone back to FL Key, man. I think for FL Studio, it's by far the best. Just
Yeah,
for
for
like
sure.
how easy it is to, everything's just mapped like perfectly. With
Yeah.
Arturia, it's like you kind of have to like remap a few things and not everything's lined up right. But I genuinely love this FL Key now. I don't use like every single thing on it, but like there's certain things that are so handy on it.
Mm. I wish they well, you can get them weighted, can't you? It'd be nice to have like weighted keys, just
Yeah.
better quality keys.
Yeah, if they did a premium version that was like you can get the basic one or you can like pay extra and have like
Upgrade the
weight
keys.
keys. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. But no.
But I am a
Have you
sucker for new tech. I always like convince myself I need something, or I'll
have
see
you
something and I'll think I need it. Like I'll always look at, do I need a new Mac? Do I need new headphones? I always want to hear new headphones,
Yeah.
cameras. Yeah, I'm like a geek. Just
have you
loves
guys looked at the
technology.
MPC sample?
I have, but that's one thing that hasn't really stood out to me. That's made me
Mm.
think I need that. It looks like a bit of fun, but I haven't thought, I really want one.
Yeah.
Unless I'm missing something. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I've seen some people using it, but I don't really know what it's for. Is it just supposed to be just something that's a bit more portable, that's easy to chop up samples and make
Yeah, I
quick
think
beats?
so. It
Yeah, I'd
definitely
say
looks a
so.
lot lighter than the MPC Live.
Oh, okay.
Do you think it'd just be like Type C plug in? You don't have to like power it on its own.
Yeah, does it power? I'm guessing it powers by itself, doesn't it? That's the whole point of an MPC, right? Just to
Yeah.
like bring around and
But don't they like
yeah.
the old versions? They need like their own power, or is that am I just making up?
I think the old
Yeah.
versions can be without power though. You can charge it.
Oh, kind
Oh, you
of.
can. Oh,
The old
okay,
one.
got you.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure, yeah, you can charge it and it's got a battery inside. You don't have to plug it in all the time.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I got one up here still. MPC Live 2. I think they got a 3 now actually.
Have you two wanted one of those?
I only wanted it to do content on it,
Mm-hmm.
just to try it out for the content, but actually in general, I noticed that for my workflow, I prefer in like all on the computer more or less.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
same.
stick to that as much as possible. I'm not really trying to get any more simps or anything like that. I
Mm-hmm.
just
Hmm.
want to keep it all in the door.
Yeah.
If anything, maybe like more VSTs and stuff.
Yeah,
But
realistically,
even
Yeah.
then, I'm still using like the same 5. But there is one that I want to get again called Simplant.
simpler. Don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Is that like
Isn't that?
Contact?
Nah, it's an AI one where you can drop in a one shot and it will make sounds based off of that one shot. Or you could drop in like it can replicate a sound that you hear.
Ah, okay. Simpler VST. Who
Simplant.
made that?
Let me
How do
see.
you spell it?
SYN and then plant.
Oh, Simplan. I thought you were saying
Oh,
simpler.
Stinplant. Yeah, I was
Oh
saying
yeah, I've
simpler.
seen
I thought it was an
Simplan
Ableton
before.
plugin.
Oh yeah. I've used that before. I had the demo. It's pretty cool, but I didn't find myself going back to use it a lot.
Yeah, there was a bit of a hype around that for a while, wasn't there? I saw a load
Yeah,
of
yeah.
videos being like popping up about it.
Oh, speaking of plugins for people listening, UA have like 8 free plugins at the moment, and I think I've like bought them all in the past, so it's kind of annoying, but like it's definitely worth getting those. I just saw on the site. I think it's called UAD Explore Free, and it has one of my favorite compressors, that LA2A tube compressor, and then the 1176. But then they have the Verve analog machines, the pure plate reverb, one of the channel strips, I mean, for free, you might as well grab them.
That's mad because they used to be so expensive. Back in the day,
I
I was
know,
Yeah.
spending
yeah.
so much money on those plugins, and now I can't even use them because I don't use the audio interface.
You can use the plugins just
You can
normally. You
use
don't
them
need an
now.
interface.
Yeah, you can use them now.
Not all of them though. Like the one I've got
You
UAD
sure?
Spark now, which is the subscription, so
Oh
I can
yeah.
use those natively. But the ones that I actually like bought, they're not. They still don't allow me to open those without being plugged in.
Which
Mm.
ones are they?
Uh, I'd have to go back and look. Some of
Yeah.
them come. Some of them come with the UAD Spark. So like the Capital Chambers reverb. I
Ah,
bought that
okay.
back in the past,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's with UAD Spark anyway. But then
Right.
there's a couple that didn't transfer, like the Eventide
Okay.
something. I think
Mm.
there's definitely like one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, boys, should we wrap up?
Yeah, we can end on that positive note with free plugins.
Yeah. Free
All right,
plugins,
man.
boys.
Yeah, appreciate you all. See you next week.
See you next week.
Peace.